What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Reality Unplugged. As you know, there's a lot of things going on in Capitol Hill in the past couple days, all of which are deserving mention. Voted on the COVID stimulus relief package that we understand has very little to do with COVID relief or stimulating anything other than the liberal agenda. But tonight I want to focus on the video that I did prior to this one about the transgender reassignment surgeries for underage minors and the puberty blocking hormones. And if you haven't seen that one, or if you haven't seen the interview or the confirmation hearing with Rand Paul and Dr. Rachel Levine, as they were asking him questions whether or not to confirm him as the Assistant Health Secretary for the United States, I'll leave the link of that in the description below. But this is obviously something that's been very heavy on my mind, and I want to give a warning to the parents out there about this. And I know what you're thinking. Well, it's not like they're gonna come busting down on my door and force me to let my kid go through this. No, that's not how the liberal agenda works. Not immediately. They're very sneaky. Do workarounds. So I want to start this by saying, be very, very careful what you let your children watch. Be very, very careful what you let influence your children. I've been thinking very hard lately on how to help my son and my daughter to grow up to be who God wants them to be. It really simply boils down to this to begin with. Be the person that you want your children to grow up to be. There's a saying that they say a lot on Dave Ramsey's show, more is caught than taught. You can teach, you can yell, you can berate, you can lecture till you're blue in the face, and the words will go in one ear and out the other. But what they see in you every day as you work for them and you inject yourself into their life constantly, that's what's gonna stick. So be the hero for your children before they find another hero. I want you to be very wary of what you let your children watch. And I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna say the D word, especially Disney. And I know the first thought that goes through people's heads. It's just cartoons, it's just children's movies. Disney is wholesome. Disney is the biggest weapon of the liberal and progressive agenda there is. They've already snuck stuff in, and with this Disney Plus that they've launched, they've been able to streamline their propaganda machine by not having to worry about whether things are box office hits or get good ratings. They can put it on there, and whether or not it gets good review, it's gonna get seen. So let me lay out a scenario for you. And I get it. Sometimes it's just easier. You've got a lot of work to do to hand the tablet, and man, Disney knows how to make the bright colors pop out for the kids. Let me tell you how easy this is. First off, they already have openly homosexual characters on their shows. Kids that are deciding to be homosexual. Listen, I'm a libertarian as far as politics are concerned for the most part. When it comes down deep to my ideals, I'm a very do whatever you want, just don't make me pay for it and keep it off my property kind of person. But let me show you how easy this will unfold in the next generation. They create a show. They make the main character very likable, very lovable, very cool, if you will. The kids will look up to them and say, I want to be like that character. And then somewhere along the way, they'll reveal that character is either already transgendered or is looking to become transgendered. Then all of a sudden you have a small child who hasn't hit puberty yet who's saying, Mommy, Daddy, I want to be just like such and such. Well, word gets out that you tell your child that they can't be like such and such because we don't believe that. Social workers get involved and deem that you're abusive for not letting your child become who they identify as. And just like that, they don't need your permission anymore. Later down the road, your children will regret the decisions they made, but it'll already be done. This is how they're getting into our homes. This is how they're wanting to steal the next generation. So do me a favor, do America a favor. Protect your kids. All right? I know, I'll sit down with my soapbox. We'll do some funny stuff later, all right? Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't done it already, do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get sound offs every time we get new content on the channel. Give me a like if you don't mind, and whatever you do, leave me a comment down below. Let's start a conversation. This is Reality Unplugged, praying for America. So we've gotten a lot of feedback that everybody enjoys themselves a little Sebastian. So if you like that kind of side of things, make sure that you click down in the description below. I'm going to leave a link. He's got a brand new segment that he's starting, and go check it out. It should be good for a laugh.